Ladies and gentlemen, I come to you today with a very heavy heart. I am speaking on behalf of Jim Kimmel, who is the longtime face of this prestigious event and who is just too emotional to be here with us today. Thursday afternoon, we received some traumatizing news. The feminine screams that you heard that were emanating from the People's Republic of California, those screams did not belong to Gabby Newsom as he cried watching thousands of people escape that dump. Those feminine screams, they were coming from Jim Kimmel as he learned that his cherished LA Bowl was officially canceled. As a token of our respect, let's hold a moment of silence for Jim Kimmel as he continues mourning the loss of this meaningless turd. Why did they feel the need to make this announcement? Why did we need a proclamation declaring the end of the LA Bowl? I'd be willing to bet most people had no idea the LA Bowl even existed. Quick, name the prestigious champion of the last LA Bowl. Can you even name one of the teams that was honored to compete in this prestigious event? I can't, and I just looked up the attendance for it. The LA Bowl being canceled, it should not be a cause for tears. The cancellation of the LA Bowl, this should be celebrated as a sign of progress. Make sure to like and subscribe. You can follow me on Twitter at KC_BTL84. Link to the main channels in the description below. Thursday afternoon, whoever was responsible for organizing the LA Bowl every year, they announced the immediate suspension of this high-profile game, with the LA Bowl officially being pulled off of life support. This decreases the number of bowl games in the 2026 college bowl season down to 40, which, in my opinion, is 40 too many. There wasn't a reason provided as to why the LA Bowl was being canceled, but if I had to guess, it was canceled due to a complete lack of interest. Last year, the LA Bowl, let me get this right. Last year, the bucked up LA Bowl. Call it whatever the hell you want. I guess they are now calling it the canceled LA Bowl, but either way, the game drew 23,000 fans last year in a stadium that seats over 70,000. It's not hard to understand why the LA Bowl has gone the way of the dodo bird, but why are we stopping at the LA Bowl? Looking at this list from last year, I see plenty of meaningless bowl games that should be canceled. Matter of fact, I counted around 40 or so games that serve absolutely no purpose. For example, who is clamoring to see the 68 Ventures Bowl? What about the Lawnmower Bowl, which for reasons unknown is played in New York City? I have been to New York City. The entire time I was there, the only grass I saw was grass that was being smoked. So there's no need for a lawnmower. The Myrtle Beach Bowl, the bowl that honors older women named Myrtle who like spending their time at the beach. The Gasparilla Bowl, which honors the toxic gas produced by the Yentas on The View. The Potato Bowl, the New Orleans Bowl. I could keep going, but I think you get the point. We talked about this earlier over on the main channel with the Pro Bowl. The only thing keeping bowl season alive in college football, besides money, is tradition. If you grew up in the 80s, or like me, you grew up in the 90s, you remember bowl season being a big deal. Those who qualified for bowl games took it seriously. They received an extra 2, maybe 3 weeks of practice. It gave valuable reps to younger players. It gave seniors a chance to end their collegiate careers with a win in a consequential game. And that is the key word. Consequential. The reason bowl season used to be a big deal is because these games were treated like they actually mattered. Unfortunately, that is no longer the case. There were 8 or 9 teams this year that declined to play in bowl games. Some of these bowls were so desperate, they were inviting sub 500 teams to participate. Who wants to watch a 5-win team get their ass kicked in a meaningless bowl game? And with college football talking about expanding the playoffs, it makes the rest of these games even more meaningless. What will end up happening? Bubble teams that don't make the playoffs, teams that are angry, teams that are disappointed about being left out of games that actually matter, they are going to decline invitations to meaningless bowl games. And who can blame them? Would you get excited about going from competing for a national championship to competing for the chance to sniff Yenta fumes at the Gas Bowl? The precedent has already been set. Notre Dame set the precedent for winning teams to decline invitations to bowl games. If coaches don't want to be there, if players don't want to be there, and clearly fans are not willing to pay to be there, then what is the purpose? There's no shame in admitting that bowl season is antiquated. What is shameful is to continue polishing the turd. What is shameful is to continue presenting these meaningless bowl games like they actually matter. Sound off in the comments below. I'll see you guys later on the main channel.